All right, let's get started. I have the Historia teacher application on my left, and I have the Historia student application on my right. So on the left, I'm seeing what the teacher and the central display would see, and on the right, I'm seeing what each student would see. On the teacher side, I have the team screen in the commit to record phase. So the commit to record phase is the phase of purchasing where each minister or student can create their own budget recommendation and select their own confidence number. Let's go to the student screen. So on the student screen, I would bring up the player dial, which I can make smaller and larger with the two-finger scroll here or with my mouse. And I'd bring up the hub here. And I can control which minister's information I'm seeing by selecting different minister roles. So education, public works. I think I'm going to go into the tech tree as the military minister here, and that's Kelly. So I'm going to select military. I know it's selected because it's on the top here. And I'm going to select tech tree. And then as you can see, I get to the tech tree here. I can zoom out on a Mac with the two-finger scroll. And as you can see, when I zoom out, you can see the entire tech tree here. Now, in the beta, we don't have titles next to each branch, so it's really helpful to provide students with that single-page tech tree handout so they can use it as a legend. But here we have the science and technology pillar. Over here is the education pillar. Over here we have the economy pillar, military, government in the center here, public works, and exploration. And as a student, I can scroll in and out with the two-finger scroll or with the dial of my mouse on a PC. So I'm going to scroll in to the science and technology pillar here, and as I scroll in, I see that each of these nodes on the tech tree is a different icon or advancement here. So we have stone tools, wheel, papyrus, calendar, metallurgy. I'm noticing that the earlier advancements, stone tools, wheel, are towards the center of the tree. And that's true for the other pillars. So here I have irrigation canals, walled cities. In government, I have tribal chieftain. In economy, I have division of labor. If I scroll out and then I drag the background to go to the very end of this pillar here, then I see that the latest advancements are more recent advancements like cloning and hydrogen fuel and climatology. So now I'd like to make some purchases on the tech tree here. And to kind of keep track of my balance, I'll be using this dial here that I can move around, I can collapse it. I start Epoch 1 with 200 culture points to spend, and so my balance is here. I've not purchased anything, so I have 200 out of 200 points. I can purchase those advancements that are white. I'm working from the earliest advancements to the most recent advancements. So I'm going to start by purchasing stone tools. It's 5 CPs. And as I purchase it, it lights up here, and then it makes it so it unlocks the wheel. I can unpurchase things by clicking them again. And as you see, when I purchase and unpurchase advancements, my balance is affected. If I select the question mark next to each advancement, a picture and a brief description of the advancement appears. And I can close that information window by selecting the question mark again. When I arrive at an advancement, like calendar here, that has a red ring around it, I'll notice that I am not able to purchase that item. I'm clicking right now and it's not allowing me to purchase it, although I purchased the item before it. If I click on the question mark here, I will see a picture of the advancement, a brief description, but also here that this has a requirement. It says requirement alphabet in education. And that means that before I can purchase calendar, I'll have to purchase the alphabet in education. So I'm going to close this information box. I'm going to scroll out. I know that education pillar is the yellow pillar to my left here. And I'm looking for alphabet. I'm noticing the alphabet is right here, but in order to purchase alphabet, I have to purchase written language, numerals, alphabet. Then, if I return to the science and technology pillar, I'll notice the calendar now has a blue ring around it, which means I can purchase it. We see the same thing here with agricultural revolution. In order to purchase this advancement, I'll need irrigation canals in public works. And there I have spent all of my points. Now, as the military minister, I've made my recommendation for what I think our budget should be. I can press a check mark. And I can select my confidence number based on how well I think that my purchases will prepare us for the 7 historical events, one of which we will face in Mission 4. I'll press check mark. And then I, as the military minister, have submitted my recommended budget. On the teacher screen, I'll observe a little progress line, meaning that one of the ministers on the team 1 has submitted their budget. Now another minister can enter the tech tree by bringing up the hub here. And so we'll go Minister of Public Works here. Now we're entering the tech tree as the Minister of Public Works. And when I do so, you'll see that the balance is now 200 because this is a new tech tree. There are no purchases. And now as the Minister of Public Works, I can make different recommendations. About how we're going to spend our points. Notice that I do not have to spend all of my points. I can leave as many points as I want unspent. And now, since another minister has submitted their recommendations, that status bar grows.